Hey everybody, Dazzle Me Bro here, and welcome to Sunlight. This is a small little adventure walking simulator. It's also marked as experimental game on Steam. You can find it on Steam and on itch.io for about $4. So just a nice little game, and I was like, it looked really cute, and I really wanted to check it out. It's a short game, so we're gonna traverse a harmonious hand-painted forest in this first-person hike. The trees guide you with gentle whispers as you explore a philosophical story. And without further ado, we're just gonna jump into this thing. I just want to see what this is. I'm ready. Take me to the sunlight. Oh, I just already love this art style, by the way. Oh, are we growing? I say we, like I'm the tree.
Welcome. Are you sitting comfortably? Are you focused?
Are there subtitles?
And not thinking about what...
Wait. Subtitles. Give me subtitles. Yeah, buddy. Are you sitting... Yeah, there we go. That's better. That's much better. Okay. Continue.
Whatever's bothering you these days. I'm not here to test you. Please, relax. Let your thoughts come and go, and listen as they fade away in the distance. For better or for worse, this is where your life has brought you. Looking at a screen, listening to me. Imagine, for a moment, that you've just had a child. It's healthy, but unfortunately also completely blind. For their whole life, they will live in the dark and not see a thing. Their perception of reality is something that you might never be able to comprehend. How would you describe the world to them? What can't be touched or heard, smelled or tasted? How would you describe sunlight? By what it does? Or how it feels on their skin? I think I'd play them this piece of music. First composed by Tchaikovsky in 1878, these rays of light have traveled through decade after decade, finally reaching your ears this very moment. You have also traveled far to get here today, but you're only passing through and should probably get going.
Hey, and I think this is where we come in. Oh, yes! Oh my god, it's like I get to traverse through a painting. Hell yeah. Oh.
I'd like to tell you a story.
Oh god, that suddenly got ominous.
It happened to me when I was young, walking in a forest much like you are.
Where's your voice coming from?
Days filled with boundaries and rules.
Oh,
No running in
a
the
different
hallway.
voice.
Don't
Hello.
do this or that or the other. With my world full of fierce discipline, I walk the forest to breathe.
Are the trees talking to me? Hello.
One day, deep in the
Hello,
woods,
lovely.
I found a funny-looking tree, crooked,
Crooked, old, and wrinkly. With little work, a few bits of bark became huge ships. Calm creeks turned to ferocious oceans.
I can still recall the people I imagined dragged downstream with a sense of guilt.
I'm just gonna get really close. Shh. Hi.
As I
You feel
gazed back
guilty?
upon the old tree, I noticed something peculiar. It was crying.
Are you crying?
Every crumple,
You feel guilt and you're
like
crying?
eyes closed
I can hug you.
tightly.
Hang on. Let me wrap my arms.
Clear drops streaming
silently
down its wrinkly skin.
Give you a hug. Oh my god, is this the tears? Oh wait, no, that's just another branch. It's okay.
Tasted it.
not because
It
it
was
was
tasty,
But okay. I'm gonna go hug some more trees. I'm gonna give you some time to just be by yourself for a little bit. You'll be okay.
The second made it purple,
Hi.
and the very moment
Wait, are we talking about licking trees?
a profound
sensation spread through my chest.
I think tree sap is poisonous.
Both vague and specific.
Yes, it would not quench your thirst. It would make you thirsty if you try to drink tree sap poison.
I remember breathing in.
Ooh, yeah, see, I can't breathe in trees. That'll kill me. Allergies.
Feeding the fire.
We should probably not talk about fire around trees. They're already feeling bad and guilty and crying. We should not also talk about fire around them. That seems like a bad. Oh, hello. That's not the sun. Is that fire? No, we can't have fire here. Shh. It's okay, trees. It's okay. Shh, it's okay. We're gonna handle it. We're gonna go handle the fire. Hello. You're not fire. You're a cute little flower. With fire power. Aw, look at you. You're just so pretty. Aw. And super glowy. Wait, are there more? Okay, I'm just gonna... You be beautiful. You're just gonna be there, be beautiful. Go cheer up your buddy over there. The flowers are vibing, and they're buddies with the trees who are crying. You always need that friend that's just very shining while you're upset, because it's like it offsets it. Hi. Oh, you don't look like you're vibing. Oh, maybe you're just asleep. Are you asleep? Shh. Sorry. I'm sorry. And there's also the friend that's sleeping all the time, and they never answer their text messages, but you love them anyway. Oh, here's a flower that's vibing. You're vibing. Hello. Hello, little flower. Are you vibing? Hi. Hi. Oh, whoa. Whoa. I'm getting dizzy. Oh god, it's the pollen. Oh god, it's the pollen. Oof. Oof, sorry. You're very lovely. You are very lovely, but I am feeling very sick. I have to leave. Oh, here we go. That dynamic, like, woof. Any other flowers? Are there any other trees that need hugging? Do you need a hug? Which one of you needs hugs? You all need hugs. Let's be honest. Do you want a hug? You probably want a hug. Okay. Who else needs a hug? Who needs a hug? Do you want a hug? Oh, you don't like hugs? Okay, that's fine. That's fine. You're valid. You're valid. Not everybody feels love through hugs. You want a hug, though. Yeah. I give you a hug. Your moss is looking very beautiful today. Love what you've done with it. Moss is looking real good. Always on the left. Always parted to the... Is that a wise tale that moss is always on the left or the right? Like, is that just something that Hollywood made up? But it looks lovely. Hi, Rock. You're also valid. You're just a good, solid piece of stonework. Just always there for me. Always there for the trees. Unmovable. Immovable. Unbreakable. One of those. Oh, man. I really hope they don't want me to try to lick anything, 'cause I do not. My nose already can't handle. Oh, are you also trying to sleep? Oh, hi. Hi. Your pollen is very deadly to me, and that's okay. Some people are just toxic, and we just stay away from them. I mean, it's not okay that people are toxic, but you know what? We can just stay away from them. We'll just leave. Because sometimes we can stop toxic people from being toxic. Sometimes, you know, they'll turn over a new leaf. But sometimes you just gotta let the petals fall where they lie and just walk away. And just walk straight away. Oh god, the music's kicking up. Hello? Is this Travasky? Oh, I can kind of see some clouds. Just a little bit of brush strokes in the sky. The clouds are very angular today. I don't know if that's good or bad weather. Is it good or bad that the clouds are angular? I gotta check my booklet. I know there's bird watching, but have you ever done cloud watching? I can tell the weather They used to call that witchcraft back in the day. Be like, I know when it's about to rain. They're like, oh, magic. Like, oh god, a witch. And that's why we never looked at the clouds again until very later on. You know, whenever we had telescopes and shit. And they were like, oh, but we can look at the stars. And then once we're able to look at the stars, maybe we can revisit looking at the clouds. Maybe we can open that back up for the discussion. Maybe. Soft, maybe. Hello. Ooh, nope. If your light goes away, that means you're toxic. Oh, goodness. I mean, not always. Not always. Maybe she's just sleeping. She could just be sleeping. She doesn't have to be toxic. Maybe she just doesn't like it to be fucking bright outside all the time. Which is also valid. Hi. Hello. How are you? How are you doing? You're so pretty. Oh my. Are these blue bonnets? No. Blue bonnets? Nah. Just blue streaks. Is it mold? Wait, if it's not blue bonnets and it's part of the grass, is the grass molding? Or is it dew? Could be. We don't know what time of day it is because we can't look at the weather because we don't know what... I mean, he did suggest that it is potentially modern times, so maybe it's safe to look at the clouds and discern what time of day it is and also what weather. So it could just be, it could be morning dew, late morning dew. It looks like it's a little bit of afternoon, or it could just be butterflies that are not moving. A bunch of not dead butterflies. Oh, you're a blue flower. Ignore what I said about dead butterflies. Hello. Oh, did you sneeze? Is that what happened? Wait, I can get really close to you. Did you sneeze? Is that what happened? Wait, how did I just get close to you? Oh!
Today, I woke to a slight prickling in my fingertips.
I'm so sorry!
Studied them closely, discovering secular ridges on the
Oh
fine
god!
of my
Was
skin.
this me the whole time?
Soon slipped my attention.
The prickling slipped my attention. Oh god! I wasn't paying attention.
Moving over my skin. A limb falling asleep, perhaps.
Oh god, it's poisonous! You know what? I deserve this.
Start worrying until it returned the third time.
Were all the blue
First,
things the
making its way up
petals?
my neck,
Have I been killing and plucking the
before
blue
engulfing my
flowers?
Skull completely from behind.
Oh
I can
god.
feel the tiny needles.
Oh god. I've chosen death. Oh, it did not stop there. Oh great. I'm going into cardiac arrest.
Crawl around my lips before spreading into my lungs.
Oh god.
Stomach
Baby tree. Where's the baby tree voice?
spread
with it, and I remember the strangest sensation of my mushy dinner in there. As if
Baby
I
tree?
held it
Explains in the palm
of my hand.
Oh god. Oh god. Oh, what have I done? What have I done? What have I done? All of the blue petals were just me the whole time. Oh no, the wind is kicked up. I am the villain. I am the villain. Oh, look at all the petals! Oh god, look at all the petals. Oh no, oh no, 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 no. Can I drop it? I can't drop it. I can't drop it. I have to live with the terrible decisions that I have done. I have to now live with this forever because apparently the prickling is now stuck to me. It's stuck to my hand and I will never be able to release it even if I try. Well, you know what they say. I think there is a saying that we can all learn from this situation, and it is in for a penny, in for a pound, I say. In for a penny.
my body took control and opened my mouth. An explosion of air
Help!
into my lungs.
Yeah, that would be asthma.
Spread through an endless web of veins.
Soon reaching my beating
And there's where death happens.
Of the activity.
Oh god.
With
I am moving slower. Oh, am I getting dizzy?
I
No.
felt my heart beating faster and my skin sweating.
Oh boy. Oh dear.
Your body is your only
Vessel in this world. And when it misbehaves,
The claustrophobia is total.
Well, this took a dark turn.
I thought
And at that very moment,
Oh no.
shot my brain down through my spine.
Am I the tree?
scattered through my
Am I the guilt-ridden? The crying?
to lift my knee.
My body
Weight
weight
Has
shifted
it been me the
forward,
whole time?
and the shockwave spread
Oh my
from the
from
foot
foot
sole
sole.
Oh dear.
as it landed softly on the ground.
You have a beautiful
The
voice.
process repeated itself in greater detail.
It's too bad
for
that I will
every
be
step.
dead soon from being a
I was
villain.
overwhelmed. But my
The
body,
consequences of my own, oh dear, the consequences of my own actions.
I did not at all
Feel like the boss.
I did not feel like a boss. Oh, feel like the boss giving her. Wow, my ability, I'm not. Well, listen, it's all the pollen that's infiltrated my brain. I've not been able to focus, you know? It's just too much pollen.
Like you.
Oh, well, I like you too. It's a shame that I, apparently don't know boundaries, and I liked you too much, and I plucked you, and now your petals are everywhere, and now I'm crying and guilt-ridden, and now you're upset with me, and now I'm dying. And that is why we got a divorce. Oh no! Oh dear! Oh dear! Oh, this is so bad! This is so bad! Oh, is there another glowy tree? Are you a glowy tree or are you a glowy flower? Because if you're a glowy flower, I have really bad news for you. Is that we should probably, I know we haven't even met, but I'm gonna go ahead and tell you that we should go ahead and see other people.
The doctor's office was cold and white.
Did I lick a tree? Did I lick a tree?
Crossing the floor.
Don't lick trees.
Felt like
Folks,
Napoleon.
PSA, do not lick trees.
distant features of the landscape.
Oh, now my parents are involved? Oh, my parents always loved you better, I know. I know it. Even through the divorce, my parents loved you better. I licked trees, and they just...
Myself,
I think that was crossing the line.
the words before.
My lips muttered.
I'm sure it will pass. While my thoughts were crying for help.
Yeah, I'm definitely the crying, guilt-ridden one. Look, I'm trying to understand the consequences of my actions. I know that was part of, you kept saying all these years, you just don't understand, and you will never understand or repent or, you know, reflect on the consequences of your actions and accept and be accepting of the bad deeds that you have done. And, you know, I tried to listen, and I have been listening, and I just want you to know, I just will never learn, okay? I just will never learn. This is just who I am, and I'm sorry, and I am not sorry, but I'm sorry that I'm not sorry. And this is why we're seeing other people, because I'm gonna just live my life, and you're going to live yours, and we're gonna live happily ever after separately. And that's okay. They didn't say the asterisk at the end of the book. Sometimes they don't say that the asterisk at the end of the book. Happily ever after, asterisk. And you turn the page, and you look at the subscript, and you look at the footnote, and it says separately. And sometimes that's okay.
First, I spent some time with my bones.
But I'm also dying.
I got lost in the
And I also have severe asthma and allergies. And post our divorce, I decided to go take a hike. Ooh, see, inhale. Ooh, that was a... Ooh, inhale, release. Yeah, exhale. Yeah, see, that's difficult for me. And I'm alone. And that is the consequence of my own actions, because I didn't tell my parents that I was here. I didn't tell my parents that I did take allergy meds today and when I should have. And now I have to make sure I have cell phone reception. You know, it's just a hassle. It's all just... Oh boy.
shoulders sunk comfortably.
What if I just talked to you, good tree? What about me
It
and you?
certainly felt like I was in there,
Yeah.
somewhere behind my face.
Yeah. Me and you, we're in here. We're still us. Right?
And the more I looked, the more hazy I became.
Yeah, you blur the lines. Me, you, we're just the same. We're the same on the inside. Me and you, kind of. Me and you, not me and you. We already got a divorce. Not me and you, but me and this person. Me and you are different, and that's hazy, and we want to leave that in a hazy world. It's over, okay? I understand. I'm still trying to get over it. I'm learning. But, like, maybe I can just be hazy with somebody else. Maybe we could just be hazy together. Maybe at the end of it all. Maybe me and somebody else can just be... No, I didn't say lazy. Although that is also fun. And being lazy together is also a very fun pastime. We can just kick back on the couch and watch some TV, have some popcorn, maybe eat a little bit of food, maybe have a little bit of a drink, or maybe not have a little bit of a drink. You know, sometimes no alcohol is involved and it's fine. And sometimes there is alcohol involved and that's fine too. And I will keep picking flowers until... And then I get to a point when I'm hazy with somebody else.
When my eyelids eventually.
And then I reflect for the first time in a long time, and I realize I'm picking a flower. And that's when I go outside and I see the sun. And I go, why do I keep picking flowers? And then suddenly it's like I'm seeing the sun for the first time.
Motion, colors, edges, distance. I sat for a
And it's like
moment in the dark.
realizing that you've been in the dark, the dusk, the whole time. And you watch the sunrise when your new partner is sleeping
Eventually lit up.
on the couch and you've stepped up onto the balcony and you're watching the sunrise over the distance and you go,
The inside,
I need to stop picking flowers.
experience had changed.
Maybe I should stop picking flowers, because you realize you don't even know why you started. It's like you forgot why you started doing it in the first place. Why did I start picking flowers? There had to have been a reason, right? That I was picking flowers? But then you don't know. You don't know why you were picking flowers. And there was this one bright moment of clarity of why have I been picking flowers this whole time? And then it's like you become more apt, more aware. You're more focused on the flowers than ever before. And it's like I can see all of the flowers suddenly. All of them blue, some of them red, one of them was red. And then you remember that one, and you remember that one the most, because you remember that was the one that most angered your partner from before. And you go, why did I pick that? Why did I pick the red one? I didn't think it was red, but then it was red. And then you've come across a pink flower, because they've been blue the whole time, except for the one that was red that you thought was blue, but then after the fact, reflecting, realizing it was red, because you remember it the most. You remember that it hurt the most. You remember that it was bad, and you didn't even like it. You didn't even like the flower, or, you know, you realized that you thought it was blue, and then it became no longer a blue flower, but you kept picking blue flowers. And then you've come across a pink flower, because you've been thinking about the red flower all day, and you were like, wait, have they been blue the whole time? What if they're not blue? What if they've been red? What if they're all red? And you see a flower and it's pink, and it reminds you of the red flower from the partner from before that you got divorced from. What about this one? Why is it pink? And you don't want to pick it. You don't want to pick the flower because you realize picking the flower in that one grand moment on the balcony, you realize picking flowers was bad. But then you picked another one, and you didn't want to.
As the moment stretched,
And you didn't want to, but you picked the flower. You tried not to, but you did.
Or so I thought. It began
As a shimmering field, creeping slowly in from the periphery of my vision. The hands of the clock.
Still moving, but among them, vague shapes.
Because the world ticks on. And you tick on.
But surely, I saw trees blowing past me.
The mini trees, the
And
beautiful
among them-
trees.
Myself, sitting right there in the doctor's office with a vacant expression.
And then you're sitting there.
Around myself,
Oh.
I was surprised to still
Hello.
see the clock straight ahead. Myself from the side, the clock on the wall. The two images were not overlapping, they just coexisted.
Hey.
Like imagining a familiar place with your eyes closed and you see both nothing and something at the same time. I turned to look towards myself, but saw only the face of the doctor, lingering somewhere between confusion, concern, and annoyance. However, when I studied his face closer, I was struck by terror.
Because I realized in that
The
moment
image of myself
Because then you pluck the flower, you know? You pluck the flower that you didn't want to pluck, and it was pink. And it reminded you of the red one, and you realized they haven't been blue the whole time.
Reach out towards myself.
And you realize you're sitting there in the doctor's office because you took the hike. You took the hike that you weren't supposed to take. You took the hike without the doctors, without the allergy medicine, without letting your parents know, having weirdness with cell phone reception. But you get to the doctor's office and you realize the whole time what it means to pick flowers. Sitting there in the doctor's office, realizing I'm sick, wheezing, coughing, headaches, drowsy, not feeling great. You've been picking flowers your whole life, not realizing, hey, I'm allergic to flowers. Hey, other people are allergic to flowers. Some people hate these flowers. I maybe also hate these flowers. Why did I pick them? And you're realizing in that really stark moment of clarity, why have I picked these flowers? What color are the flowers? What color have they been the whole time? Does it matter the shape, the size? Were they all blue? Were none of them blue? Why was the red one red? I don't remember the red one being red from before. And then I picked the pink one that I didn't want to pick, and the pink one reminded me of the red one, and then I ended up in the doctor's office, and then I was thinking this whole thing, and then even when I left the doctor's office, I still picked another flower. Just to see what would
A
happen.
delicate way of nostalgia.
Just to confirm whether or not I don't like picking flowers. Or maybe I do. Maybe I do pick flowers, but maybe I don't. And now it became more of me discovering myself of, do I keep picking flowers, or is this something that I should not be doing? And then realizing that it's something I don't want to do. Oh, the baby tree voice though. And you see a little baby at the doctor's office, and they just kind of blow a little spit bubble, and you're like, that's weird. And then you keep going, and then there's nothing profound about that one. You just see it for 2 seconds, and you keep moving, and you keep going on. And then you pick that last flower. You realize it doesn't matter what color it is. It doesn't matter if it was blue, or if it's red, or if it's pink, or if it's orange, or if it doesn't matter what, it could be a rainbow flower. Well, if it's a rainbow flower, maybe. But I mean, if it could be a rainbow flower for all you know, and you realize it doesn't matter the size. It doesn't matter the shape. It's the fact that you realize you have a problem, and that you should not pick flowers. And sometimes you're gonna relapse, and you're gonna pick a flower. But it's the fact that you now know that you should no longer pick flowers.
A hand picked me up.
And so you resist. And you see less of them. You see less and less of the flowers.
Fire kept spreading. Soon, it swallowed my parents.
And eventually, at some point, it will get better. You'll stop seeing as many flowers. You'll stop feeling the urge to pick flowers.
And ideas coexist, but not in conflict.
And it won't be perfect.
Different notes in harmonious
Because you'll hold all the memories of all the flowers you've ever picked before in your life. And all the different problems that have come from picking flowers, including that moment in the doctor's office, and including that moment of standing on the balcony and seeing the sun for the first time that you think you ever have in your whole life. But you see less flowers, and you see more of the sun.
I looked at my hand.
5 fingers against the surface felt no different than 5 bodies or minds. Branches becoming aware that they were connected to the same trunk all along.
Because you realize that it's not about other people.
Their experience, my own.
Those 5 fingers.
All of them present in my
All
mind.
yourself. It wasn't about your partner that you got divorced from. It wasn't about your partner of now. Not your partner of now that it maybe also still didn't work out, but not in a terrible way, but just in a different way. And realizing that the same urge to pick flowers was the same, and realizing that the person that you were with previously, recently, didn't care about flowers. Didn't have an opinion either way. Didn't hate them. Didn't like them. Didn't care. And you wondered what that means. Why do you care? Why has it always been why did you care, and why did your ex-partner from before, long before, why did they care as much? Was it because you cared? Was it because it was bad? Was the last person good for you? Probably not, and you realize not good for you because they also did not care that you cared about the flowers. They didn't care that you cared about disliking the flowers. You realize that it comes to you. It comes about you.
A vast number of sensations flow.
But you carried those memories with you.
My world.
But you stop picking more flowers. And you find more people that also don't like flowers, but understand flower picking.
Unaware
That they were all each other, their surroundings, and me.
Ho, 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 ho.
I knew and felt an awe.
as I knew and felt myself.
None of those people. You realize there are more people that pick flowers.
Or that
But there's a lot of people that pick flowers. And a lot of people that stop picking flowers like you stopped picking flowers.
There was no longer me and you.
No us versus them. It was all
Just me.
Oh, world's going dark? No. Yes, no. Yes, no. Ooh, the wind's picking up. But yeah, you walk down the street, and you understand. Some people pick flowers, and you find yourself avoiding those people. When you didn't realize it before, you had a lot of people in your life that picked flowers, and you stopped. You stopped picking flowers, and then you stopped talking to them. And there was a time where people that pick flowers and people that don't pick flowers, they stopped talking to you altogether. But then you gravitated and found yourself around more people. People that don't pick flowers. People that
Hasn't
used to pick
ever
flowers,
been
but don't.
and out.
And you remember that day, hiking.
Pushed me along a ubiquitous
And you remember that
landscape
doctor's office.
that was simply
And you remember the sun. And you remember the balcony.
what
lay
lay past
past
each
each
tree.
tree.
Beyond every hill was another idea.
I knew to be true. Mountains, transient shadows of matter flowing through time, slowly from one point of view.
But for the mountain itself, oh boy. It's in a hurry,
Like everyone else. Both the whirlpool and the stream. An expression of energy floating through empty space. All experiences merging to one.
Hey.
There I was. All of us. You, me, I. The light that shines through the film. All else is smoke and mirrors.
Hey. This is cute. But yes, but to finish the story, I guess to end on the note that you carry flowers with you. The moral of the story. Those flowers that you picked, they will always have been picked. You can never unpick the flowers that you picked. And you'll carry those memories with you. But one day, you're going to come across a flower. And sometimes you will pick it. And you won't like it. And you'll remember it, it will hurt. And you'll sneeze and you'll cough. And sometimes picking the flower might end you back up in that doctor's office. But sometimes you're going to come up to a flower. And you might feel the urge to pick it. Like you did before, and the time before. But you won't. You won't pick the flower. You'll remember all the flowers that you had picked before. And you'll remember the sneezing and the coughing and the wheezing and the runny nose. And you'll think to the doctor's office, but you wish you would think to the doctor's office. And you also wish that you would think of, your ex-partner from before you got a divorce, or during the divorce, or you would even think, you would hope, you would think of the sunlight, of standing on the balcony, previous partner, just seeing the sun for the first time, but you won't think of any of that. What you'll think of instead is the baby in the doctor's office that blew a spit bubble. And you'll wonder to yourself, why did I think that? And you'll find yourself just kind of beside yourself and just kind of going, ugh, and not really knowing what to do and feeling lost. And that's okay. Because even with feeling lost, you will find yourself that you won't pick the flower. Even when you don't have anything to really say, hey, don't do it. But you won't want to do it. And in that moment, you'll think of the weird memory of the baby doing the spit bubble. And go, why did I think that? And you'll just keep walking. Like it was nothing. And you'll keep seeing flowers from time to time, but you'll see less of them. And you'll keep seeing less of them, and then you'll keep hugging more trees. And then you'll realize, whenever you hug a tree, from time to time, you'll realize you know why they're crying. You know why they feel guilt-ridden. Maybe not the same. Maybe they don't pick flowers, but maybe they lick trees. Maybe they lick moss, for all you know. And you don't understand. You don't understand what licking trees means, but you know what it means to pick flowers. And in that moment, it can all just be a haze together, and that's okay. And you can just live in that togetherness and continue on. And see the sun again. For not just the first time, but a second time, and a third time. And keep seeing it. But anyway, folks, that is Sunlight. I figured this video is getting a little bit long, and I was like, I will cut it here for story standpoint and for video standpoint. But if you want to check out the actual the actual story of Sunlight and to see the ending of it, this is a short game, so there probably isn't too much more of this, but you don't know the ending, and I will know the ending after this video. Wink, and I'm not going to tell you it. So if you want to check this if you want to check this game out for yourself, you can look on itch.io or on Steam. I will put the links down below. It is $3.99 on both sites, so if you want to see this game for yourself and experience this nice little, cute little, very beautiful walking simulator that has a little bit of some I was gonna say psychedelic, but that's not the right word. Psychology? That's also, philosophical. There we go. Some philosophical story going on as well, that you can check it out for yourself as well. But I'm going to leave it here. A suddenly deep video from Daz? What? But anyway, if you enjoyed this kind of content, give it a like, subscribe if you would like to see more, and as always, my name is Dazzle Me Bro. Remember to take care of yourselves, and until next time.